you want to do it? He asked me to. Do you want to do it? My sister can do it. Yes, sure.
Hey, y'all, give it up for CM40 one more time. Put me down for Auntie. Do the remix. You need to put me on a verse, bro. Let's talk about that. I get down. Yeah, so Tina said, the heck with 50, I'm gonna do it for 49, do it big time for 49. That's a woman after my own heart there. Give it up for Tina Marie as well. Bringing us together. This has like the feeling of just like an old school party. People just get together. We're trying to have a good time tonight, come hook or crook. And we come hook or crook, buy hook or crook, and we just gonna do it, you know what I mean? So, as y'all know, this is my comedic debut. It's not hardly my first time around the mic, but it's the first time I'm getting up here telling jokes, so I don't know how the hell this is about to go. So I'm just as interested as how this is about to go as you are. So I'm amongst friends indeed, so I couldn't ask for a better setting. Plus y'all got some drinks in here, you know what I mean? So I got the beginning comic starter kit. I got my towel. Depending on how the set goes, it's gonna be blood, sweat, or tears for this towel. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the tomatoes?
Yeah.
And a friend of mine said he was bringing tomatoes and the egg tonight.
Rotten.
And that's a friend, you know what I mean? I'm just letting y'all know right now, I'm not gonna get hit by nothing. I'm gonna let y'all have a food fight amongst yourselves. You start throwing stuff, you know what I mean?
There's tomatoes in the back. Some salad.
Stop it. But yeah, so the other part of my starter kit, I got my little script to keep me on point since they only gave me 10 minutes, so I don't want to meander too far off the path. But yes, my name is Erin Thompson. Happy to be here with y'all tonight, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. And so I've been wanting and thinking about getting into comedy for the longest. And I decided to make it happen because it legit seems like the world could just like end at any moment. I don't know if y'all have been feeling that, but like the news is just nothing but bad news. They talking about people trying to have a civil war,
Keep from crying.
people dying from the virus, you know what I mean? So I'm like, if it's about to end, I might as well start checking off this bucket list. And I was like, I'm gonna get on stage and tell some jokes, so welcome to my bucket list, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to it, for real. And it's good to be amongst friends. I see a lot of friendly faces in the crowd. I got my family up here, That's a beautiful thing. We all need friends. At the same time, everybody has that one friend, though. That one friend that like makes you feel like you must be working out like some karma from a previous life or something.
Where's she at?
Like that person. She said, "Where's she at?"
Oh, there she goes.
That person's existence in your life is just evidence that you just working out some karmic stuff. I got a friend like that. We gonna call him G just to protect the guilty, but when he sees this footage that my sister's taking, he gonna know I'm talking about his ass. My boy G, that's the type of friend, you got a friend that calls you up asking for advice. It's not advice, you know what I mean? They want you to confirm that they right about something. Right. You have any questions about it, you start pushing back, they don't have time for the conversation anymore. G is one of those friends. And G is a hater. That's what I realized. And so he's my friend, but he is a hater, so it's like complicated. You know what I mean? So I'll call him with some news, and it's like the hateration and the friendship is like battling inside of him, trying to figure out how he's going to respond to me. So I called him, told him, I was like, yo, man, I'm about to do a show. I've been talking about getting out doing this comedy a little bit. Yo, I'm about to make it happen. Now this nigga want to be a comedian. This is my boy. This is my friend saying this, you know what I mean? I didn't go upside his head for calling me a nigga. Normally I would, you know what I'm saying? I gave him a pass on that. But yeah, so that was the first thing out of his mouth. And then he thought about it for a minute, self-interest kicked in. He was like, you gonna tell some jokes about me? So it was either hate or, what you gonna do for me? And that's basically the extent of it with this dude, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, everybody got a friend like that. You got to keep him at an arm's length, you know what I mean? Plug him in when it makes the right time to plug him in. But he's my boy though, you know. Catching up, so you know, it would be easy for me to be angry with him, but these days, especially not knowing how long we got, and that's always the case, we never know how long we got, so I try not to sweat the small stuff, you know? Especially during pandemic times when everybody is already on edge and hectic, you know? Can I get a hand clap from anybody who would be happy to never see a mask again after this is all done? You know? I'm over it, you know what I'm saying? Ready to put this all behind me. We're not there yet. You know, we still got some steps to take, but you know, you can tell a lot about a person from their mask game. That's what I've realized over this. You know, some people, they literally have a mask. And that's been the case since this whole thing, you know, jumped off. They got a veteran mask that they've worn since day one. You know? Literally, you know what I'm saying? I almost feel like if you were to walk up close to them and like listen closely, you could just hear the germs building cities on top of their mask or something. You know what I mean? For real. You know, other people, you know, they don't take it that far. You know, they wear disposable masks, but you know, they wear them joints for like four or 5 months. You know, pulling some people's card right now. You know, you can tell it's the same mask because they got like a chicken grease stain right here. Every time you see them, you know what I mean? It's just right there staring at you. You know, for real. I don't know. You know. It's not quite disposable if you're wearing it constantly, you know. That's the type of people who, you know, you go for a visit, you know, you make a point to shake down your clothes, you tell your kids don't put your bag on the floor, you know. It's kind of how it go, you know. At the same time, mask wearing has been an important wake-up call for some people. I think you probably know where I'm going with this. You know what I mean? Some people need an up-close and personal reminder of that breath. And the mask was the only thing to do it. You know what I mean? They don't read like signals. You know what I'm saying? They just need direct physical evidence of the need to do something about that breath. So you know, the mask serves its purpose. Seriously, you know. I'm just happy that society is starting to slowly open up again. You know, because I don't know about y'all, but like COVID-induced madness is a thing. You know, it takes different forms between the men and the ladies, but COVID-induced madness is real. So I know a lot of sharp brothers, you know what I mean? Pre-COVID, every 2 weeks, cats was at the barbershop. Like clockwork, maybe 3 weeks on a bad month, but otherwise every 2 weeks, getting a little edge up, you know what I mean? COVID hit, a lot of us decided we're gonna start cutting our own hair. That's cool, but that's my brother over there. All right, cool. See, what you look put together, all right, though. But that's not. It's not right for everybody. I did this today. Right. That's not the right choice for everybody to be making. You know what I mean? Some brothers look like they're taking it back to '83. They got the gashes over here. You know what I'm saying?
The involuntary high-low.
And it's unintentional. You know what I mean? So it's not for everybody. This self-haircutting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had my own brush with COVID madness. It manifested in a different way for me, you know. I think that just like the isolation just makes us start thinking like nutty kind of thoughts. So, you know, I'm getting a little thin on top. You know, I'm not gonna front, you know. It's shaved down tonight, so it may not be super evident, but there was a time several months ago when COVID madness hit me, and I started thinking, you know, maybe if I actually start taking these multivitamins every day like I'm supposed to be doing, you know what I mean? Maybe I start, you know, getting it back on top a little bit. I decided I was gonna let the hair grow out just to test my theory, you know. So about 3 or 4 weeks, I wasn't taking it to the Clippers. I started looking like, you know, All in the Family, George Jefferson, you know. I was looking good as far as I was concerned. Even my waves were starting to come back on the side. I had nothing on the top. You know, but the waves started coming back, you know. I was telling my honey, you know, I might have to, you know, make this a new style when society starts opening up. I was starting to feel myself a little bit, you know. I woke up one morning, she was just standing over me at the side of the bed, you know, she had the clippers in her hand. She wasn't gonna let me get out the room until I did something about that, you know. I'm chalking up the COVID madness, it is what it is, you know. So I recovered, I shaved down the hair, and hence I was allowed out the house, you know. What else I gotta talk with y'all about tonight? Let me consult my script real quick.
COVID madness.
Yeah, so speaking of the wives, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all a shout out. Shout out to all the married folk, in fact, in the room. Do I got any others besides myself? It's okay. Shout out to all y'all shacking up, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready for marriage too, you know, I'll give y'all some love as well, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, cohabitating is it's not easy. I had a conversation with Miss Singer at? Yeah. Cohabitating is not easy, you know. Married life is not easy. Getting married is easy, you know. Try staying married. It ain't easy, you know what I mean? It takes work. So I'm jumping into this comedy game, admittedly, you know, late. I got almost like 20 years under my belt of marriage right now. So I'm a fresh fish into the comedy game. But I don't have the advantage of having a bunch of wife-approved jokes yet. It's my first time out, so you know, I'm about to get into a section of my bit where I'm basically playing Russian roulette up here on stage with these jokes. If y'all see like a blur of movement coming from the stage in this direction, I just need y'all to just lock arms and form a human shield around me so I can continue my set, you know what I'm saying? Do me that, because I'm doing this for y'all, so I need y'all to look out for me, you know what I mean? But, you know, yeah, I got a good one though, you know, this is my honey right here checking me out, you know what I mean? The thing about it, about marriage, about living with a person, you know, you learn all of their funky habits, you know, all their, you see them at their best, you see them at their worst, but you learn all their bad habits, you know. She learns all of my bad habits, you know, every month or so she reminds me of, I guess to keep me humble or something, you know, y'all, you give it to each other back and forth, you know, the good and the bad, you know what I mean? The upshot is that, you know, y'all become partners. It becomes a partnership. It gets to be so tight. So we've been together, what, like 19 years? Married 17 years? So you get to the point where you can almost get into each other's mind and get on some like subliminal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not quite. I haven't quite cracked that code. In fact, you know what I'm saying? This one gets mad at me, my wife, because I'm not quite reading her mind effectively enough yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not reading her mind effectively yet. I'm working on it. But of course, you know, that's a crazy notion for a person to be able to read your mind, you know. Apparently the responsibility is not with you to express yourself clearly and effectively. I guess it's actually on me to basically take whatever comes out your mouth, rearrange it,
obviously,
into the proper and understandable order and translate it into what you meant to say.
Right?
I'm still working on that, you know what I'm saying? She also wants her phone to read her mind. I don't know if other husbands have this experience of their wives or not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if other husbands feel that, you know? So I'll occasionally walk in to her yelling at her phone for some reason or another because it either did something that she didn't want it to do or didn't do something. I usually realize what happens and try to like tip off, but if I don't get out of there quickly enough, she calls me over. And you already know, bruh. It's a trap. It's a trap. So I go over there, and that basically just gives her an excuse to transfer the anger from the phone over to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever learn though. You know, another trap. And this is a pro tip for some of y'all younger brothers who maybe haven't like tied the knot yet.
Listen up.
Exactly. So when they ask how the food is, there's only one answer to that question. It's not a real question, you know what I'm saying? There's only one answer. It's good, baby. If you pause and start to think about it, you know what I'm saying? She will start coaching you. So you might as well just come out with this is good, baby, right off the jump. But you know, there's perks to the relationship. There's perks to getting to know somebody. You know, we'll be laid out watching a movie, late night, you know, and you know, I'll look over, I'll let her know, hey baby, I'm about to go take a shower. And you got to hit her with the little bit lip, about to go take a shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you to that.
She already know that when I get back, I don't want the movie to be on. I want the room to be dark. It's time for us to do our own thing. See, and that's part of that little telepathy that comes with time. So I'm not mad at it, you know what I mean? But yeah, y'all, we gonna have a good time tonight. My little time is up. I'm about to pass the mic, and I appreciate y'all listening to my jokes tonight. I look forward to getting up here again sometime in the future. I'm Erin Thompson. Peace, y'all. Happy birthday, Tina.
Up in front of people and crack jokes. And I want you to continue doing it. Continue doing it to the point where you can put your paper down.
Right on.
Yeah.
I got you next time. Next time, no paper.